This is a fund that actually paid $1.4 million US for rent.
Hold on. 1.4
million US for rent.
Dollars.
Yes.
For rent of how much? What period?
For
rent of the office that you occupy.
Yes, and it's a cubicle actually. Directors have their files on the floor, and the one who rented it to us is called Kwabena Kufuor. He's President Kufuor's nephew.
Kwabena Kufuor.
Exactly.
He's President Kufuor's nephew.
Yes, he told me himself. That's when they came begging me. And I thought it belonged to us. Even though it's small, it's something we could have worked on. But no. They first paid rent for 2 years. That is 2021 to, was it? I think 2020 or to 2021 also. There was some
but it is for 2 years.
No. They did for 2 years. They were
years.
paying $10,000 a month for the office
For what
space.
space? For what square meter area?
No, right now, when you check a prime area better than where we are in that same environment, it's 6,500 a month. So it means that it was a ripoff.
They have caused financial loss to the state.
Exactly. And then now, when I came and they said, now they sublease it for 12 more years. And they quoted it in dollars. And then the payment, and of course, it's CDs, so you have to pay the dollar equivalent. Why did they quote it in dollars? Because if they say, let's say, $1 million, it means that if you are going to pay tomorrow, it has to be the CD equivalent of that dollar. And so they paid to them for 12 years. And when you calculate, it means that per month is $9,600 now for the 12 years each month. And they paid everything. And why am I saying that?
They paid everything.
Yeah, they paid everything. And you see, why am I saying this? We have workers that we can't pay. We have communities that we're not able to service. Okay,
and staff that you haven't paid. I mean, you
staff that you haven't paid. And when I came, our insurances, and thank SIC Honorable James Boateng, I had to write to him that please, if you can insure the vehicles for us when we have our releases, we'll pay you. And they did it immediately for us. And so some of our DVLAs all expired. You couldn't do that, but you had money, and $500,000 could have bought a land or a government, one of our government properties, and this was also a government bungalow, mind you. And so this is a fund. You had that money. Okay,
1.4 million.
Yes, you're giving it to Kwabena Kufuor. And when I told them I was not going to use the place, and I'll use every means possible, because when you rob, you cannot use the law to protect yourself. To take it, this Kwabena Kufuor came to my office and put money on my table, and I asked him, "What is that money for?" And he told me that it's commission. I said, "What commission?" Then he told me he's going to confide in me. Whatever happened with monies and everything, it was because people had to take commission.
No, so you mean that he came to bribe you?
He did. And I took the money and reported the money. So the money is there. $10,000 is there.